Welcome to all of you on, on this occasion of Balaram Purnima, Balaram Jayanti. Balaram Jayanti comes always before Krishna Jayanti. And Balaram appeared as the elder brother of Krishna, the elder brother of God. Then the elder brother should be the God. But no, our God is Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sarva Karana Karanam. He is Raso Vaisaha. He is full of rasa. His existence is full of rasa. Interactive enjoyment. Purpose of life is enjoyment. But we do not know how to enjoy because we try to catch all dioramas for enjoyment. And dioramas don't give enjoyment. Only real life gives enjoyment. So in the spiritual world, there is only enjoyment. Sat Chit Ananda. Eternity, knowledge and bliss. This is the existence in spiritual world. So to this material world, the Supreme Lord comes in different forms. In Golok Vrindavan, where Krishna, the Supreme Lord, is always enjoying, he has his brother, elder brother. Because he wanted an elder brother. Because he wanted elder brother, who can become his elder brother? He wanted a friend. Who can be his friend? Only he himself can be. So the first expansion, the first incarnation in one sense, first expansion is Balaram, Baladeva. So whenever Krishna appears, before that Balaram appears. Just like in the womb of Devaki also, Balaram appeared first. Just before Krishna. However, it was considered as a miscarriage. Why? Because he was attracted by the womb of Rohini. Hence, as Sankarshana, he took birth as Rohini Nandan rather than Devaki Nandan. Krishna is Devaki Nandan. Krishna is Yashoda Nandan. Balaram is Rohini Nandan, another wife of Vasudeva. But he appears. Why does he appear? Because unless he comes and purifies, Krishna cannot come there. Only when Balaram comes and purifies, then the seat is worth to invite Krishna. So even in our heart, unless Balaram appears first, Krishna can't appear. And in Chaitanya Leela, Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Balaram appeared as Nityananda Prabhu. So if you want to get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we have to get the mercy of Nityananda, who is Balaram. Balaram hoy, Nitai. All the paraphernalias we use to worship Krishna is Balaram. All the pots, all the arati, all the items we use to worship Krishna, because no material things can be used to worship Krishna. God cannot accept anything material. He can only accept anything spiritual. And only Balaram can spiritualize things. So pujaris, before they worship, they spiritualize everything with the Pancharatra mantras and come to the level of Krishna's spirituality to worship him with all the spiritual things which represents Balaram. His bedding is Balaram. His pillow is Balaram. Mridanga is Balaram. Kartal is Balaram. So for a devotee, everything to be respectfully used. The asana, the vigraha, the all the vyasas all the asanas we make for the Supreme Lord, the altar we make for the Supreme Lord, that is also Sankarshana. So the Lord Vishnu only sleeps on Sankarshana. You can provide him any pillow, goose chest pillow, he will not accept. He will only lie down on Sankarshana. So Sankarshana Balaram is the most important personality in all our spiritual life, because with his blessing, with his mercy, we can get Krishna. We can know Krishna. So the person who takes us to Krishna, that is Guru. Hence, Balaram is Adi Guru. Nityananda is Adi Guru. Unless we get the blessing of Guru, Sri Guru, we cannot get the Supreme Lord. So, and Guru, what is Guru? Guru is a mercy incarnation of the Supreme Lord. Hence, Balaram is a merciful incarnation of Krishna who shows the way. So, Balaram also gives Bala, not bodybuilding Bala, but spiritual Bala. Because we need spiritual Bala to get Krishna, not physical Bala. Physical Bala will help you to do Krishna Seva better, but won't give Krishna. That Bala comes from Balaram. So in Vrindavan, Krishna and Balaram, even though Balaram is elder to Krishna, he will only say yes to Krishna, anything he wants. In the house, if our elder brothers feel like this, how good it would have been. Right? But elder brothers are not like that. But Balaram, the elder brother, his only wish is to satisfy Krishna. Because he was also put into confusion at the time of Mahabharata Yuddha. Which side will Krishna went to Pandavas? I like Duryodhana, but I can't fight against Krishna. So he went for Tirtha Yatra. So he never does anything against the wish of Krishna. Entire Dwaraka, he protects Dwaraka. He and him and Kritavarman, under him, the entire Narayaniya, Vanakshahani soldiers, army of Balaram. The entire army was given to Kauravas under Kritavarman. That's all the complexities of warfare. But Balaram always wants the satisfaction of his younger brother. And Krishna also does not like to be called Krishna. Sri Krishna, no, not very happy. You call him Balabhadra Anuja, he is very happy. Krishna Purvaja, that is Balaram. You call him Partha Sarathi, he is happy. You call him Rukmani, Rukripiyatma, he is happy. You call him Devaki Nandan, he is happy. Krishna. So the Lord always wants to associate with the relationships. And that is our Swarupa, relationship with the Lord. It is not that God is a big boss and we are all servants like in the material world. No. Yes, we are servants. But we are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. And as a part of Him, we too enjoy in His association. Just like the spark is always full of blaze. When the spark is in the fire, as soon as the spark gets out of the fire, it dies away. The same way we, the spiritual spark, Amsha of the Supreme Lord Krishna, we too are satisfied only when that connection with Krishna comes back. And that connection with Krishna, if we want, then Balaram is the very most important personality. Hence, in the Bhagavata Sampradaya, Gaudiya Sampradaya, the Vaishnava Sampradaya, which we follow, Balaram is very important, more important than Krishna. Just like Guru is more important than the Lord. So Balaram's mercy, most important. And he always sees that only those purified souls gets a relationship with the Supreme Lord. So for our spiritual purification, he plays a very important role. In the Hare Krishna Mahamantra also, there are 3 levels of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. The second level is Krishna and Balaram. Prabhupada says Balaram provides the strength. And not only strength, Rama also means pleasure potency. So the spiritual pleasure, spiritual bliss, spiritual strength is given by Balaram. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And the final stage is Radha Krishna. Rama means Radha Krishna, Jugala Jodi. So he plays a very important role in the purification of the spirit soul, in receiving Krishna's mercy. That is the final goal, to receive Krishna. That is not possible unless Balaram is satisfied. So in the material world, he expands in different forms. He expands as Ananda Sesha in the causal ocean, Ananda Sesha as the Garbhodaka ocean, Ananda Sesha in the Sveta Dvipa. The same way, if the Lord has to come in our heart, we have to create Sankarshana consciousness. And what is Sankarshana consciousness? It's nothing but absolute spiritualism. Akhanda Brahman. So with spiritual knowledge, the equality, spiritual equality that comes in a sadhaka before Sri Radha Krishna appears in his heart. So Balaram, as we know, in Vrindavan, in Dwaraka, everywhere he has taken this subservient role to the Supreme Personality of God. So Krishna, this Krishna consciousness movement is a movement which is very, very personal and very, very relationship oriented. Hence, for us, Guru, Krishna, Vaishnavas, they all become very important part in our spiritual life. Vaishnavas play a very important role because Guru, Sri Guru appears, instructs the disciple in different ways. It is not that one overnight we get spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge comes from seva, purifying the senses by doing seva. That is why Krishna seva is given so much importance. Rishikena, Rishikesha, Sevana, Bhakti Rucha. Rishikena, Rishikesha is Supreme Lord Krishna. Rishika is the senses. So when the senses are utilized in serving the Supreme Lord Rishikesha, then the senses get purified. When the senses get purified, mind gets purified. Intelligence gets purified. The entire existence becomes purified. In that purified existence, chanting Hare Krishna, that makes a connection with the Supreme Lord. It's always seva. That is why Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, our Acharya, made these temples all over the world. He said these are the places, these are all spiritual hubs where you can come and purify. So purification happens in this place. So that is why here in near Ananagar, we opened this branch, small place. But any seva done here with pure mind reaches the Supreme Golok Vrindavan. There is no difference between where it is. You may have some inconveniences here, but if you do seva humbly to satisfy Guru and Krishna, it reaches. And Balaram notices that. When Balaram notices that, he gives. So, Balaram, represented here by the spiritual master, they are all watching. Because the whole idea of spiritual master, Balaram, is to see that the living entities get liberation from this material world. Why should we get liberated from the material world? Because this is not a good place to be in. If you want to know this is not a good place to be in, you should have some negative experiences in this material world. Otherwise, you think this material world is very nice. Like, there is a story, the Western world. Tell a meat eater, Westerner who is meat eater, all kinds of sin he does. He says, don't do sin. Why? I feel good doing all these things. Smoking, meat eating, womanizing, intoxicating. I know good. I feel this is enjoyment. No, you will go to hell. No, my family, everybody does this. All of them will go to hell. Oh, then hell is a good place. I'll go to hell. All my family members are there. So if you do not know what is good and what is bad, you will think this is the right enjoyment. But this is not the right enjoyment. We can hear from the Shastras. When Krishna himself declares Dukhalayam Asashvatam, don't try to be happy in this world. This is Dukhalayam. This is the place of Dukha. We may hear, we will not understand. So we commit some activities in the material world and face Dukha. Or then we say, oh, this is Dukha. Some people, even after experiencing Dukha, will continue. Like the camel eating their thorn, tasting the blood. So sometimes people like to taste their own blood without knowing. So this is called third class intelligence. You taste this dirty world as good. Second class intelligence is when you get a beating, this place is not good. Let us go back and see what is good. And first class intelligence is when you hear from the spiritual master, when you hear from the Shastras, you already experience, yes, material world is not good. Why? Because material world cannot give you permanent happiness. And we all want happiness. Everybody wants a house, everybody wants a job, everybody wants a vehicle, everybody wants a fridge, everybody wants a TV, everybody wants a flat. Why? To be happy. But are you happy? No. Why? Because once you get one thing, then there are 10 problems connected to that. I want mobile phone, iPhone, A phone, Apple phone, orange phone, but no connectivity. Your house is in a guha, there is no connection. What is the use? So for every desire, there are 10 obstructions in this material world. How much can we enjoy with our senses? How much can you eat? So there is limitation in this material world. But the soul is unlimited. The soul is not to be limited by all these temporary things. So to free the soul, we need to purify. Layer by layer, we need to purify ourselves. Come to the level of Krishna consciousness where the real bliss comes within the heart. So this is why these temples Prabhupada made all over the world, where you all can come together and do seva, satisfy the Lord and purify ourselves. And gradually come to the conclusion that Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. As Bhagavatam says, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. In South India, most popular is Vishnu is considered as the Supreme Bhagavan. Right? All the incarnations comes through Vishnu in this material world. But in Bhagavatam it is said Krishnastu Bhagavan. And all the South Indians read Bhagavatam. Why? People think that only Aishwarya, that is the position of the Supreme Lord. No. The position of the Supreme Lord is also Aishwarya, very official. Aham tam sarva papyabhyo mokshya. So the Supreme Lord is there for us to serve Him as Vishnu is standing in Tirupati, waiting for all of us, accepting our services. That's official. If you want to know a person, is official identity enough? No, that is only one part of that person. I know the Prime Minister, I saw him in the office. You only saw him in the office. Then there is next level of friendship, like Arjuna had. Dasa has one thing, and there is friendship. You know the person more than his friend. But you will not know him as much as his wife knows him. So, the Parakya Rasa, the Madhurya Rasa, that is the topmost. But we are not qualified to understand that Rasa. Hence, Timmappa Tirupati is enough for us until we get purified. But Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, that is the Vakya of Bhagavatam. He is a supreme person from whom everything comes. This is the conclusion of Bhagavatam. This is the conclusion of Gaudiya philosophy. So that Supreme Lord Krishna, Sarva Karana Karanam, to achieve Him, to get Him, we need the mercy of Balaram. So Balaram Purnima, the appearance of Balaram is very, very, very sacred, very, very important, even though public do not recognize. They recognize Janmashtami. But Baladev, Balaram Purnima is one of the very important functions. So we are here today celebrating that. May the Lord bless all of us to get His mercy to go back to Supreme Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna. Shri Shri Krishna Balaram ki. Shri Shri Nitai Gaur ki. Srila Prabhupada ki.